Being with us tonight, I'm Jennifer Bellamy. We are following breaking news right now in the city of Atlanta, where just minutes ago, Atlanta police held a news conference about the death of a 39-year-old man, Kenneth Bailey, also known as rapper Young Scooter. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live for us tonight right outside of Atlanta Police Headquarters. Cody, you just stepped out of that briefing from police. A lot going on tonight. What have you learned?
Well, Jennifer, the main thing we want to set straight here, the lieutenant over homicide with Atlanta police saying they did not, in fact, shoot Young Scooter. They say there were no shots fired during this ordeal tonight on William Nye Drive. I believe we have a live look at that scene right now. What Atlanta police say did happen this evening is that they were responding to a call from a home there on William Nye Drive involving a disturbance with weapons. As officers got on scene, they got reports that there was a woman involved in this, possibly shots fired, and that she was taken back into the home. However, at this hour, they cannot find that woman. What they did find in the home were two male suspects. One of those males returned from the home after running away. That second suspect never returned, and we're told as he was making his way from that home, he actually jumped two fences. It was during one of those jumps he landed and somehow broke a leg. Some were hearing initial reports it was a femur. Again, we don't know the details of exactly the injuries, but tonight the medical examiner says a cause and manner of death have not been confirmed. But again, this is now confirmed to be Bailey, a based rapper here in Atlanta known as Young Scooter. While there are reports coming in from across the country tonight that Atlanta police shot this rapper, they say that is in fact not true, and the GBI has been requested to that scene that you're looking at, William Nye Drive, to give a third-party investigation. But again, to walk you through, there's a lot of confusion tonight with this story. APD responded to that home involving a weapons dispute. At some point, they got a report shots were fired, and again, a woman might have been taken in the home when officers got there. They did not find that. They say those two men ran from the home. One returned to that house. The other one, who was Young Scooter, again, jumped two fences, and during that run over those fences, he fell, and what we heard originally was fractured or broke his femur. He was rushed to Grady, where he died there in the ER. So again, a lot to still uncover on this situation, but Atlanta police wanted to make it very clear tonight. They are saying their officers did not fire a weapon, and that Young Scooter died as he was fleeing from that scene on William Nye Drive. Of course, for his family, a heartbreaking situation and a very active investigation going on out there, not only with Atlanta police, but also with the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. They will do an independent investigation and release those findings in the coming weeks or months. But Jennifer, a busy night in Atlanta, and of course, this news hitting the industry, music industry, very hard as news is spreading across the country about Young Scooter's death, reportedly on his 39th birthday.
The other male jumped two fences as he was fleeing. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. Officers rendered aid, and he was transported to Grady Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. Just to be very clear, the injury that was sustained was not via the officers on scene. It was when the male was fleeing.
Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back, another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and first and foremost, I do want to send condolences to the entire family of Young Scooter, his kids, his girl, and if you've been following Young Scooter, you know that he was a proud father, loved his kids to death, and this is going back, me following him for years and years, probably like, what, 10 years or more maybe at this point on social media. He celebrated everything that his kids did from when they were small, talking about good grades, sports, anything of the sort. Most definitely, he was a proud father, so most definitely condolences to him, his lady, his entire family, loved ones, close friends, the whole free band gang, anybody that dealt with him through the day-to-day that is most definitely going through it right now with this loss. And with it being his 39th birthday, he was getting a lot of love, a lot of support, posting it all over the gram, a lot of birthday shout outs. But unfortunately, he passed the day as well. So most definitely the whole Free Band gang, Future, everybody, their whole team going through it. Prayers and condolences to all of them. And God bless young Scooter Soul and rest in peace. Fly high. And I had a link in the description where you could watch the clips in the beginning from 11 Alive in Fox, as there were a lot of rumors circulating online, different pictures coming out and stories with this. But right now, that's the official situation that they are putting out there. And when you see and you heard right there, they have the GBI looking into it now, Georgia Bureau of Investigations. They gonna be getting the forensics, the lab test, and everything like that. As they report, no shots were fired, according to them on the scene. So we gonna report it that way. We will get more information eventually. We'll see what the other people on the scene have to say as well. The cops and everybody that was there, detectives, said no shots were fired. He broke his femur supposedly while running from the police, which that is a bone that's in your upper thigh. And your upper thigh, your thigh area, your thigh is where your arteries are at in your legs. So having the injury, even if you just get stabbed up there, cut or shot up there, it can be fatal. But we gonna wait and see how everything is coming out with this. Most def, this was something that just hearing this storyline right here, it's something do sound off a little bit. It's real controversial. We not gonna sugarcoat it, but we shall see. We not gonna speculate nothing. Other reports did confirm that it was Scooter as well, but y'all seen it confirmed right there. They said that they pulled up to the house, the door got closed, ran, and the other guy came back. Scooter hopped 2 fences supposedly and had this happen. So we will come out with facts as more happens. I most definitely have jammed Scooter throughout his career. I remember getting introduced to Dog in 2011, 10, 11, or 12, whenever Future dropped that We On Top video when they did the Dirty Sprite mixtape. And I remember that when they was outside shooting it in the apartments and things, they was going crazy. That was when they was premiering the mixtapes on Live Mixtapes. I caught it right when it dropped. They had the video at the top of the website and everything like that. I was on Scooter ever since after that on the True Story tape that got it out the mud. He was on there. That was when I had on repeat. Then going back to even on the Kona days, and then him linking with Gucci. Eventually putting out Columbia. That's the one that got him a big look, but I was on it before that, just jamming Scooter. And if you from H-Town, you know that there was a pocket for Scooter out here in that early 2010 era to like 2014. Well, nigga, he had a pocket of the streets out here where if you was on Scooter, you was on them, nigga, with the Count Jugs, the Jug Finesses, what's the other one? It was just several of them, dog. The Street Lottery 2, everything he was dropping with Gucci. Eventually was working with Dolph as well, even with the Migos earlier. A lot of people showed Scooter love today. Just really just posting them up, sharing moments with him, and it's really like a lot of heartbreak in the game and things, because he's one of those guys that like, hey, bro, everybody knew him. Everybody knew he had his own style, his own wave. He was just going to do him whenever he got on the song, and it was something he came with that just made everybody rock with it, dog. And I done checked out so much Scooter that put me on several artists, man. And, you know, going back, when I ended up going to Edgewood, I used to always hear him talk about Edgewood, Kirkwood, Zone 6, all that, Little Mexico. And I ended up going to Edgewood, but I went through Kirkwood first to link up my boy Stick in Atlanta. He's taking me out through there. I'm doing vlogs, hollering at some of the guys at that red store they just shot videos at and things like that. He done put me on some of them artists. Scooter put me on some of the artists. He put me on like VL Dick, if I ain't mistaken. I got hip to him on his tape just seeing this, man. Columbia was that one though that just gave him that look. But even outside of those, nigga, I remember I was 2014 going to the Young Scooter situation, going to South by Southwest, and I wanted to see Young Scooter out there at the show. I was going to see whatever, but when I seen he was going to be at the All Hip Hop little showcase, I was like, oh, we going to see Young Scooter perform. He ended up not making it, but I did see Rich Homie that night. God bless his soul. Saw the ASAP Mob. Most definitely, God bless ASAP Yams. He was there that night, man. It was Trinidad James. It was turned out there that year. But seeing this happen with Scooter, man, all I can do is say condolences. We'll see what happened. I don't want to put out nothing false. Y'all heard it directly right there. There's some shaky stuff going on. I ain't gonna do no spec. And when I say shaky, just how the reports came out, then the GBI being involved with their investigation, which the GBI, that's what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But just the way this coming off, I don't want to put nothing negative or false out there. It's something going on with this story here, or people that's close to it got questions of how it came out, but we shall see what's what. The cops are saying that no shots were fired, so we gonna report it that way, but we shall see. Tell me what y'all think, man. 39 years old, man, most deaf. God bless his soul. Condolences to his entire family, man. Fly high, young Scooter, man. I ain't gonna, bro, dog, that nigga had the jams, bro. I still think about like Irrelevant, which other one, man? Irrelevant, that's still one of the ones I still go back to. Jugathon. You can still go back to the FBG movie. Him and oh boy, what's that dude? Mexico Red. I used to jam them. All them niggas, bro. They used to go up. Yeah, most def, man. Fly high, most definitely. Free band gang. Keep doing y'all stuff, man. Hold y'all head high. Rest in peace, young Scooter. For shit show. Stay on your pivot. More coming. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on it, man. Condolences to his kids, for sure. 100.